Max, if the D2 thing comes through and you're granted another year of eligibility, do you want to use it?
Of course. And I definitely want to stay here at K-State. I mean, I'm still going to play this last game, and the rest of these games, like, this is my last. So, I mean, but I definitely really want that D2 waiver to come in place.
So how will you approach senior day then? Are they going to be tears? Are you going to be just hoping in the back of your mind you get to play more, or what's that going to be like?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to hit me as soon as I get out there on the floor and when we do the ceremony and stuff like that. But, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to react. I mean, it's definitely going to be a surreal moment because, I mean, going through a lot like COVID and stuff like that. So, definitely going to be a surreal moment.
David, looking back at the past 10 games or so, it seems like you've really ramped up the way you're playing. When you think back at those games, what do you think you've been able to play so well over that time?
I think just focusing on the right things. Trying to go out there and play with energy and effort, and the rest kind of plays out in its own way. And my coaches and teammates, I feel like, been doing a great job putting me in the right position. They really make it easy for me.
Big picture, what has it been like? What has it meant to you to play 3 seasons at Kansas State?
I mean, it meant a lot. Coming here, I didn't know what to expect, honestly, except for the kind of coaching that I was looking for. But yeah, over these last few years, my love for the school has definitely grown a lot. I feel like it goes both ways. I mean, it means everything to me, really. It'll be crazy tomorrow. It's my last game here. Last year, I had the extra year in the back of my mind knowing that I would want to come back. But, this is the last game for real this time. So, I mean, it will be fun.
You have anybody coming out from the Netherlands for this game?
Nah, not this year.
And then how do you think it'll be tomorrow, knowing that will truly be your last game inside of Brown Wedge Coliseum? How do you think you'll handle those emotions?
I feel like it'll be a double feeling, exciting, but at the same time, I've been here for the last few years, like I said, and going on to the next chapter is definitely gonna be weird, but I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward a lot.
What can you say about Tang and this staff and the whole support system that you've had here in Manhattan?
It's been great. Really, the support system is something like sometimes you don't really think about, but it's been so huge for me with my coaches, to my teammates, to my family back home. Just all being there for me throughout all these years. It's been awesome.
You go back to that Elite Eight run, your first season in Manhattan. What do you take from that, and what are the best memories of that run?
I mean, there's a lot of things that I can take from that. Just how fun it was to, spend one more day with the guys, to win one more game and keep going to the next round. We got hot at the right time, and, that's what I want to take away from it. So, we can get hot at the right time and still make a run.
And we had Curtis Kelly on one of our shows this week. He said that you were a K-State legend. He said that you deserve a standing ovation tomorrow from the fans.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you as somebody, obviously, that coached you here at K-State, but also a former player here as well? What does that mean to you to hear him say that?
I mean, it means a lot. I feel like he's kind of a legend here. When he was still coaching here in my first year, he would get a lot of love from all the fans and all that. Kurt's my guy. I definitely appreciate him for saying that. I mean, it always feels good to be loved. So definitely feels good.
Max, what has David meant to you just kind of as a leader in this locker room, in this program?
Yeah, David's definitely been a leader throughout the whole season, especially during the summer, like going through Shark Week and stuff like that. I mean, he leads by example. You could tell it by his energy off the court and on the court, and even in practice, he brings it every day. It inspires a lot of people like me. So,
Max, how much do you feel like another year in a program would help you as a player if you're granted that opportunity?
Yeah, it'll definitely help me. I mean, I'm blessed to be here in the first place at all. But it will definitely help me get better as a player and just better as a person too. Be better as a family man and stuff like that, because Coach Tang and the staff that does a good job of that stuff.
I know Coach Tang has talked about continuity being a focus for the roster. on that side of things, like how would that help the team if you're able to come back?
Yeah, I mean, I bring a lot of aspects to the game. I mean, I bring a lot of energy, leadership, and then definitely just my first year here. I mean, I had to learn a lot. I mean, that's different from mid-major to the Big 12. So, I mean, it'd definitely be a blessing to get a second year.
David, from your point of view as someone who's been in the program for 3 years, how much do you feel like another year could help someone like Max?
I mean, a lot. Like you said, just first year you learn a whole lot of new things, but I feel like coming back for another year, he will be a lot more comfortable. He know what to expect. They know what to expect from Max, and then with the way he works, I mean, sky's the limit. Things can only get better.
Do you feel like he could become a leader like you have for some of the new people that will come next year?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, he's already been leading this year, setting the example. I feel like I'm being looked at as a leader as well, just because I've been there for the last few years and I know how it works. But yeah, with his energy and how hard he plays, I feel like how do you say it? Like other guys see it and they get motivated by that as well, including me. And I know I speak for everybody in the team when I say that. So yeah, most definitely.
Just a couple more for you guys. Max, what did it mean to you and the whole team when Coleman was able to get back out there and play hurt the other day?
Yeah, it meant a lot. I mean, it definitely takes a lot of toughness and grit to come back out. I mean, like Coach Tang, I watched his interview and stuff like that, but it definitely takes a lot for someone to come out of injury and just keep working on it every day on a daily basis just to get out with the guys and hoop. So definitely thankful for that.
And David, it's kind of rare anymore. You see people stay at one place for 3 years. You could have, turned pro already, done a lot of different things. What made you want to stay in Manhattan for all that time?
I mean, really just the coaching staff, honestly. Like I said, when I transferred, that's what I was looking for, and they gave me that. Like you said, I had the opportunity to, explore my options, but I wouldn't really want to be anywhere else than here for that last year. So,
What do you think these last couple games will mean for you, and how motivated are you to go out on a high note?
I mean, I'm very motivated, like I said. We won the last 2 games. I feel like, it's March, so we're getting hot at the right time. I just want to finish strong and try and make a run, like I said. I mean, you don't want to go out sad or go out with any regrets. So my goal for me and as a team, I feel like, is to, go all out and play as hard as we can, and, whatever happens, happens. But you don't want to look back with any regrets.
David, just in terms of maybe the foundation of a program or of this program, for a guy like you to be here for 3 years, moving forward, how important can that be for Jerome Tang and this staff to get the chance to develop guys for multiple years like that and recruiting the high school ranks?
Yeah, right. I mean, I definitely think it helps. That's, one of the reasons I stayed as well. I feel like my growth over these past few years, I mean, it's shown, like, from year to year, I got a little bit better every time. But especially if you do it with multiple guys, if you don't got to learn a whole new roster every year, I feel like you can build on that. So I feel like it's more based on multiple guys sticking around that can, already have that chemistry, so that you don't got to find it during non-conference, for example, like we did this year, and we got hotter later in the year. So, yeah.
Who do you have coming on Saturday, Max?
I have my mom and my dad coming. Yeah, I'm going to be excited.
Have they been to many other of your games?
Yeah, they've been to the Virgin Islands. Well, my dad has been to Virgin Islands games, and then my mom has been to the first game when I was hurt. So, yeah. So my mom hasn't seen an actual game yet. So, and they were both there for UCF game because I was in Florida. So.